what's up, guys? Welcome back to OVC Insider. I'm Grant, along with Viki again, and we've got a lot to get to. It's pretty basketball heavy, but we're going to start with track and field.
The OVC Indoor Track and Field Championships were held this past weekend at Tennessee State, and we want to say congratulations to Eastern Illinois. Both the men's and women's teams swept the titles for the second straight year.
For the men, it marked their 12th indoor crown, while it was the women's third title. The Panther men took first place with 178 points, while Southeast Missouri was second with 150.5 points. On the women's side, Eastern Illinois had 142 points for first place, while Eastern Kentucky placed second with 128 points. A new OVC record was set when the Eastern Illinois men's 4x400 meter relay team of Sean Wiggin, Wes Sheldon, Darren Patterson, and Marcus Williams won the event with a time of 3:14:51. The OVC Outdoor Championships will be held April 30th through May 1st at Tennessee Tech's Tucker Stadium.
And a quick highlight concerning the Winter Olympics that have recently passed us. Brian Schimmer, the coach of the United States bobsled team, is a Morehead State alumnus. And he led the four-man team to a gold medal victory in Vancouver this year, and it was the first gold medal for the U.S. since 1948, which ended a 62-year drought. As an athlete, Schimmer competed in 5 Olympics and received a bronze medal at the Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City in 2002. As a coach, he is a World Cup and World Championship medalist. Schimmer's been the men's head coach of the U.S. Bobsled and Skeleton Federation since 2006. So congratulations to Coach Schimmer and the rest of the team on a job well done in Vancouver. All right, now we're into the basketball segment. Let's get to it. We're going to start on the women's side, where there was a barn burner in one game and a defensive battle in the other, but very good excitement all around. Viki?
Definitely, there were a ton of good games going on. First off, we had one-seeded EIU taking on the 8th seed Tennessee State. EIU came away with a 73-56 win, and that meant that EIU had won 10 games in a row at home. They had beaten every team at home. And they are the only team of the 4 teams to advance to make it in the last 3 years. Next up, we have number 2 seeded Morehead State against number 7 seeded Murray State, and Morehead won 95-90. That was definitely a close game there. Morehead set a new school record for wins. Their record ended up at 22-9, and it was the first time they advanced to the tournament since 2006. And that game did come down to the wire, kind of exciting there at the end as Murray tried to call a timeout with 12 seconds left. They didn't have a timeout, so they did get charged with a technical, and Morehead sank 2 free throws on that technical and sealed the game. Next, we'll go to Austin Peay, who is a 3 seed. They played Tennessee Tech, who is a 6 seed. They won 79-61. And Austin Peay got out early, and they never relinquished the lead, so definitely they were kind of dominant in that game, had some great shooting. Our last semifinal game was UT Martin, who was the 4th seed, against EKU, who was the 5th seed, and UT Martin came away with a 51-47 victory. Despite Martin shooting just 26% from the field and 4 of 7 three-pointers from the second half, they were able to force 17 turnovers and hit some clutch shots when necessary and were able to grind out the win. The semifinals will be played on Friday. The noon game will be 1 EIU versus 4 Martin, and then the game at 2 o'clock will be 2 Morehead versus 3 Austin Peay. And then the championship game will be on Saturday at 3 p.m. Just some other quick notes. Martin and Peay are the only team to beat EIU this season, and it's only the 4th time in the past 10 years that all 4 number 1 seeds advanced.
All right, definitely some great games last night on the women's front, and the men were no different. Let's get started with them. The number 1 seed Murray State Racers defeated Tennessee State 84-51. 2 seed Morehead State defeated 7 seed Jacksonville State 87-54. Tennessee Tech, the 6th seed, upset number 3 seed Austin Peay 68-65. Very exciting finish. I'll get to that in a minute. Number 4 seed Eastern Illinois defeated EKU, the 5th seed, 68-61. Now, Murray State advanced to the semifinals for the 19th time in 21 years. Very impressive and consistent. And if they were to win 2 more games, they would advance to the NCAA tournament for the 14th time in program history. Morehead, they are the defending champs, and so everyone will be looking to take them out. This should be a very competitive series, and they've got a good matchup coming up. And let's see, Moorhead is also the only team to beat Murray State in league play this year. So obviously the 1 and 2 seeds, see if they can play each other in the championship or not. It would be very exciting. Tennessee Tech. This is what I was talking about when I said I'm going to get back to this game, because great finish. Kevin Murphy hit a three-pointer with 1.3 seconds left to get the three-point win, and Austin Peay just couldn't, hit that miracle shot at the end. But it was down to the wire, back and forth, and whoever had the ball last thing was kind of what happened. And it sounds like it was a great shot. And EIU advances for the first time since 2001. Now, the last time they were there, they ended up winning the championship and advancing to the NCAA tournament. So we'll see if history can repeat itself, and EIU will try to get on a little run here. Now, the games taking place on Friday are going to be the 1 seed versus the 4 seed. That's Murray State versus the EIU. That'll be at 6 p.m. Central Time. And Moorhead State will take on the upset-minded Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles at 8 p.m. So, should be a good game on both fronts. And the championship game will take place Saturday at 7 p.m. So we got some great basketball to look forward to. I don't know about you, but I am excited to get down to the new Bridgestone Arena and check out this basketball action. It's going to be a lot of work getting it set up and getting it run, but it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So if you guys don't have your tickets already, you can still do so. Go on to ovcsports.com, go to Ticketmaster, do what you got to do, but let's get into that arena. Let's have some fun. It's going to be a great, great tournament. And, for those people who don't think that March is the best month of the year, I don't understand it, because it's got to be my favorite month of the year. Mm-hmm. So we hope to see you guys there. I think that's going to do it for us. We'll be back next week, and we'll be sure to break down all this, and we'll talk about who's going to the tournament, who's going dancing, who's going home, and it should be good. But like I said, get your tickets, come on down to Nashville. It's going to be a great time, and we'll see you then.
Hope to see you this weekend.
Bye, guys.